Good evening, YouTube, or wherever you may be. It's me, Brian, back. So here's another World of Warships video. Um, let me just get my model in check. All right. So there's that. So earlier I was playing some Z42 gameplay. I had some fun. Respect her build a little bit. I went for a bit of a brawling build on this guy. So the idea is I wouldn't focus too much on my consumables. I would focus much more on my AP and DPS, and then have my 105mm guns shoot as fast as it could, or as it could manage, and had some success earlier. So today we're just gonna take it easy, have some Hindenburg gameplay. Um, I'm just one mission short from completing this phase of the dockyard. So the closest one we can get is this 4,500 ribbons on the Hindenburg, or on the cruiser in general. And I think we can do that easily with the Hindenburg. She shoots 12 guns, 203mm each, uh, with a range of 17.8 kilometers. So we're just gonna hang back a little and shoot guns at the enemies. Alright, so once we have all our bonuses in order, let's go to randoms. It's a bit late in the evening here in Southeast Asia, so there's not a lot of people playing. But the people who are playing typically tend to be chill guys who just like doing it in the evening, late in the evening. Alright, so it's an OCV game. There's an opposing Hindenburg, a lot of battleships in this one. I'm particularly scared of the two Yamatos and the Montana on the opposing team. Um, we have one Yamato and one Montana on our team, so I hope they stay back a little. Looks like our flank's going to be a pushing flank. I'm going to try and do my best to provide some long range support. I don't have a lot of cover from this side, which is fine. It's the Hindenburg. It's an open water cruiser. She can do that function well enough. The thing with the Hindenburg is that her armor layout works against her. So what do we mean by that? It's typical with a lot of German designs that they have this thing called a turtleback armor scheme. So that means her citadel is well under the water. What it implies is that citadels don't happen so frequently when you're at mid-range, but it happens a lot at long range, and especially with this armor layout. The armor layout for most German battleships is that they have very thick side armor with some not so stellar deck armor. So what happens there is that her deck's easy to penetrate, and when she's being shot at long range, and the enemy ballistics or the enemy shells tend to plunge, her citadel is an easy target. So that's what I meant by having her armor scheme work against her. Also, her armor thickness tends to arm a lot of the enemy APs, so I'm going to have to look out for that. The enemy Yamatos, and typically Montanas too, tend to stay well at the back, which is a problem for me, not a problem for the enemy, but it's a problem for me. Yeah. So the enemy Yamato's right over there. I think I can push in a little more aggressively here. What I'm expecting is that there's one Yamato going to be here at my flank. The Montana, the enemy Montana, I'm still not seeing. As much as I love games without CVs, it's a bit of a struggle too sometimes when you don't know where the enemy is. You can play as early as you want. There's the enemy Venezia. I think the enemy destroyer spotted me earlier. So, okay. What's going to happen now is that we have two enemy cruisers willing to go in for a closer ranged fight. I can go around this island. Oh, hey, look, there's the Hindenburg of the enemy team. Could probably shoot at her just fine. Just as much as I'm aware of my weaknesses, the enemy should be aware of her weaknesses too. So, yeah, she's backing up. It's not a bad idea. There's the enemy Montana. See how my team is concentrating a lot of their... Oh shit. Alright. There's the enemy Colombo. I mean, it's kinda sorta broadside towards me. Wait, alright. I should focus on this Venezia first. With some luck, I could probably hit them. Alright, let's go there before we hit the moment. Alright, looks like my game is doing some damage. What I'm afraid of here is that they'll have time to reload. I have to hide it out behind the island. Hopefully before this Marceau could do anything about it. The Venezia is going to pop out any minute now, unless it's backing off. I think it's backing off. I can put more pressure on this curve first. The curve first can tank some sap hits from Colombo, but it won't stay there forever. It's not an infinite durability ship, as some people would hope it would be. There's the Venezia, trying to go all aggro on me. I'm angled towards you, dumbass. And you're broadside towards me. Alright. So, well, I'm a bit scared of that. Okay, hopefully my allies could take a hit and do some things against that Venezia. The nice thing about the Hindenburg is that it has a lot of heals. If the enemy Colombo decides to push in, I have torps. Okay. Which I need to angle properly first. Generally I'm a bit safe around here. I just have to be very careful with that Colombo though. There we go. Let's just stay safe. Alright, so that Montana's... Alright, Colombo spotted, it's moving past me. I think I can shoot at this Montana for a bit. Alright, now I'm spotted. Okay. Hopefully they... Right. I'm a bit of an open target here. Have to move past them. I'm afraid of that Montana picking up with me. But also the Venezia over there. I've recovered quite a bit from the heal earlier, but I'm still not taking any chances. The armor layout of the Hindenburg is really the thing that's holding it back, I'd say. I mean, it's good for medium range engagements, but I wouldn't count on it for anything fast. For anything. Alright, so here's gonna be the thing. I think the enemy Colombo has eyes on me. So right. Okay. Shouldn't have gone in so close there earlier. I could make it. Wait, what's my concealment range? Alright, so the enemy Hindenburg's taken a bit of an aggressive stance. My Montana's not paying any attention. Okay. Hopefully that's that. Have to make a quick retreat this time. Okay, even if you shoot APG, it's scary. Okay, something's spotting me. I can spot them. Alright, out of range. Not anymore. And the enemy Venezia. What is my team doing? Alright. And I've been scooped up. Yes, I've been teamed up. I'm having doubts about my team. Well, at least the Yamato's positioned well enough to pick up on the enemy cruisers on the other side of the map. They've really huddled up around this island. The Montana, I'm not feeling confident about this Montana. He's playing too much of chicken shit. Alright, but that's enough from me. I should move on. Play my next match. Honestly, I'm a better... Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm a better player than this. So how's your day been going? Okay, so it's the same map. Should I? I mean, the problem earlier was that our Shimakase died too early in the game, so she couldn't provide any spotting for our team, which is why the Montana and the rest of my team was playing on the back foot on A cap. I think I'll hide behind this little island right around here. That should be good enough. Or this island. I mean, I'm not picky. Just have to go at half speed. It's safe. It's a CV game, so that's some comfort for us long range shooters. Alright, so right off the bat we have a Vermont with all of its turrets pointed at me. The enemy Hindenburg. I think at 21 somethings I could start shooting. The enemy Hindenburg's taking a very aggressive positioning there. Yep, already within my range. It's not even... Okay, so... Okay, so at least I'm certain of how you're planning to approach this gunfight. Right, that's one hit. Out of 12. Okay, so now you're out of range. I think the Vermont one's picking up on me. Should honestly... Alright, it's not the... It's the Los Andes. I'm honestly more afraid of that Vermont. I think it's overshot a bit towards my left. Or maybe the wonders of... Yep, overshot towards my left. Okay, so... we can worry about that. We can worry about that less. In about 20 more seconds. So you still go to the land, so we're there. So I'm not too happy about that. I'm a bit hit. You get hit back. Don't take shit from anybody. Yes, sir, got our land spotting me. I'm betting. Right? Hindenburg's paying no attention to that convey. Okay, I think I've grabbed enough attention over here. I think I'm gonna run back a little. Yes, sir, got our land still spotting me, so careful about that. The Hindenburg's really not... The enemy Hindenburg's really not doing itself any favors. I'm gonna try and throttle juke right around now. Really, I'm not scared of the Hindenburg HE. I'm scared of the Vermont AP. The Conqueror HE. It has decent alpha. So I think Ostergotterland's firmly spotting a lot of our team. So I have to hit clever speed jukes from the enemy Hindenburg. Okay, so it's good that I have my hydro. Those tanks are really fast. All that overpowering. The Kunming, I think the Kunming should start getting aggressive. Alright, so by my estimate, there we go. There's the enemy Ostergotterland. I think the Vermont is paying attention to me. No, it's not. Alright, picked up some fires. If you're not paying attention to me, I'm paying attention to you. No, I'm not. Alright, so we have this Ostergotterland. At least the Kunming knows it's not coming towards it. And I'm providing my Kearsarge with some spotting. Not the best, but it helps. Every little bit helps. Okay, so what I'm guessing is that since the Conqueror is way over there, it's exposed, it's gonna have its attention on the Iowa. And enemy Hindenburg, I can stomp my feet, position myself to just cover this cap just a little bit more, because I think the Ostergotterland's going to try and cap it. Okay, so nope. Okay, so that paid off. This time I'll be... What is the SX doing? Oh my. Okay, so... Alright, has smoke. Okay, so what's spotting me? there. Now everyone's eyes on. At least here I can contest the cap if the Ostergotterland decides to attack or try to contest this cap. I wish my team could just move in a little forward. Just a little bit. Okay, so I'm in prime position to bully this Essex just a little bit. Let my team know. So I'm going to have to bet my allied team isn't really all that happy with their CV, or the enemy team isn't so happy with their CV. Yep. I'm not gonna take any risks, unnecessary risks this time around. I'm just gonna take some. Nice aggression from the enemy Hindenburg. The enemy Conqueror is not in any place to shoot at me, so there's that. Oh no. Enemy Vermont's picking up on me. Alright. It's a little annoying that our team CV is not doing anything to help. But hey, that's just the nature of things. And that's the Ostergotterland. I mean, even if you play well, if your team's not doing their part, it's not gonna go well for you. Our team's maybe committed a little too much. Got spotted by the enemy CV and got clapped. My team was absolutely afraid of this Conqueror for some reason. It's like they don't know how to play their American battleships. The thing with American battleships is that they have great all-around performance, and they're not supposed to be afraid of a little HE. I wonder what's happening with these guys. Or maybe they're just Asian players. It's typical within the Asia server for everyone to just hang back, be afraid. It's the collectivist attitude. No one's willing to take risks in this game. Well, if only they knew. It's because of our team's Kunming that we got the A cap as early as we did. Which communicated to the enemy team that the A cap is not safe to advance upon, and then I secured it just a teeny bit, forcing the enemy Hindenburg to reposition. And the Conqueror was already headed there to begin with. Why are you shooting HE? Shoot AP. Why are you shooting HE? You have super heavy. There we go. That's the Ostergotterland doing her thing. Okay. At least we have one player here who knows what they're doing. And that's not me. Okay. But seriously, what is going on? And why is our CV dead? And why is nobody advancing on this Vermont? Sure, they're gonna eat, like, what? Are those 6 or 12? Oh, wait, are those? I think 6. How many guns are on the front there that of the? So yeah, you're gonna eat 6 hits of super heavy AP at close range. But after that, your team could just gang up on it. You can just angle well towards the Vermont. It might overmatch you a bit, but it's not going to overmatch everything, unless all the 6 turrets are laser focused towards that one point on your ship. Yeah, I doubt. Okay, so the A flank's been completely wiped out. Everyone from the C flank's playing like little shits. Our CV is dead, and yeah, legitimate crash out. So this is not the long range game I was looking for. I should probably hold back on moving forward too much. It's just a little aggravating that no one knows how to. Okay, oh dear lord, it's Ocean. This is going to be scary for one of our teammates. I think. Oh no, it's gonna be a terrible game for the our GL, or good and Liu. But at least it's going to be a bad game for the Van launch for the enemy team too. I'm going to have to count on. Wait, what's the enemy team like? I'm not going. I'm not. Okay. So I'm going to have to hope that this Hoffman knows what he's doing. The Stalingrad can hang back. It has thick enough armor on its bow to like bounce shells. I don't. I can angle. I can angle towards the enemy, no problem. But it's going to be a problem for me once I get within like just a teeny bit more. Alright, so this is going to be my max range. I'm really not disciplined when it comes to my distance. I have this bad habit of like charging in when I spot an easy target. It's something I worked on. It's something I developed playing Battleship, but not like this. Cruisers, yeah. Well, it's something you could develop too when playing the German tech line destroyers. Yeah, they have this. Technique where if the enemy smokes, they could just pop their hydro, scare off the enemy DD out from their smoke, and then take the smoke for themselves if they're clever. At least our F Sherman wouldn't be. Alright, it's a broadside sow. Okay. Can be a little confident with this one. Or maybe no. Okay, so no, the enemy they might be tempted to shoot at me. Or maybe not. Who knows? At least the drop. Funny little thing about German TVs is that they can spot them. They're built a bit larger than most destroyers. It's to compensate for the fact that they have hydro, they have smoke, they have the whole belt. You can throw a lot at them. The only thing that really beats out German DDs is that they have terrible concealment. Even at maximum upgrades for concealment on the Z52, you can only bring it down to about 6 kilometers, which is about the range of her hydro, which is nice. But then again, it's not nice because essentially you're playing to get yourself spotted first, and then alright, so playing to get spotted first, and then smoke, and then hydro up, and see where the enemy goes. They can spend a bit of time trying to turn around. It's alright. Okay. So since the Yamato has been firing at me, I'm not confident I can nail this premise. Why is okay? So I'm fine with the Napoli turning around. I'm not fine with the. Alright. Alright, so I think 15 kilometers are right about the right range. Okay, so what's the enemy Yamato doing? She's backing off. So okay, so here's my problem again. I'm a bit undisciplined with my distance control. So the nice thing about German AP is that it has really high alpha. I can just keep shooting at the enemy Yamato like this. I can rack up decent. Alright, I have attracted her attention. She is now sufficiently angry to be shooting towards me. Alright, so she may have overshot that a little. Okay, so and I still have my heals, so hopefully this. Okay, so the enemy's picked up on me. I should try to lay low a little. And I'm still spotted, so that means the trump is on me. Yep, she's on my ass. Alright. So, no choice left, I have to fight this guy. Okay. This guy is really not obstructing my distance. Okay. Okay, glancing blow. Not a glancing blow. I'm dead. Or not. I'm gonna be dead soon. Okay, so there again. I lost perspective. But it turns out our team has some control of the sea cap. As soon as the Columbus, yep, shooting at the Yamato. Our team has marginal control of the sea cap as soon as the Colombo gets out of smoke. Okay, so I can respect why the Worcester's hanging back. The Brenos, yep, I can respect that. The Slava, maybe it's playing a bit too safe, but I don't mind. I think it's safe for the. No, it's not safe. It's not safe for the Sherman at all. It's going to get picked off sooner or later. Why is this Sherman? Why are we shooting? You should be shooting his. I think you have sap, right? You have sap. Shoot that. Alright. hadn't spotted a Sherman. It's not good. Yeah, not good at all. Okay, so now I'm really questioning this air booster. Okay, at least she knows what she's doing. Again. Alright, so it could have been a good game for me. Maybe just one more game and I'll call it quits for tonight. Nah. Okay, so at least this time we have island cover. Not a lot of island cover, but island cover all the same. I can do one of two things here, depending on this Minigumo. If she decides to charge in, I could charge in as well. Provide some cover. Or alternatively, if she decides to like pull back a little, because the island over here is like one of the best camping places for this map.
どんな戦闘でも生き残ってみせるわ。指揮官、期待して。
I guess you could go one of two ways here, depending on how the opposite flank responds. So all right, looks like the Minigumo is going in. Okay. So the idea is this flank is somewhat covered. If I go here, I'm somewhat covered by this straight ahead. The enemy ships over on this side of the map won't be able to spot me, and I'll be able to spot everything from this, or at least I'll be able to shoot at close to everything from this side of the map. So maybe I shouldn't shoot first, and they'll be aware of where I am. Switching to HE because I'm not penetrating that Colombo from that close. The Minigumo's picking up on my cue. It's aware that I'm pushing in. I'm gonna grab the right. There's the Venezia. Spotted at 14. Well, spotted by the Minigumo. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to angle away from us. Shoots back. I get some opening to shoot. See, I'm a terrible shot. Okay. So there we go. Nothing's gonna. Those two battleships over there could start shooting it, but they won't. I'm hidden. I got to fire off that. I've been spotted by a plane. Should take some caution here. Right, so the Colombo's charging in. Hopefully the Minigumo nails it with some well-placed torps. Okay. So this game is a bit tense. That Venezia is like stunting us. Stunting me. Yep, nailed your ass. So yeah, move. Okay. Could have gone better. now I'm perfectly hidden. I am not sure what our allied battleships are doing. Right, there we go. So just as long as I angle away from it, it's not going to be much of any problem for me. Right, we can have proper gunfight now. What's your maximum range? Oh, you're shooting back. So I know that Sam loses a lot of power when shooting from range. It's very much like AP. So now you're trying to slow down, try to speed choke me. What the fuck is that? Okay. No, you're just being clever. Okay. A bit scared here. So you're moving away from me, huh?
前方に魚雷を確認よ。まさか当たらないでしょ。前方に魚雷を確認よ。まさか当たらないでしょ。左舷に魚雷を確認。回避できるわよね。
Guess I'm not spotted. I'm healing up. Right. So guessing by your direction and your bearing. So there we go. Yep. That guy's lost all interest in me. Not anymore. Right. So I know you'll be trying to shoot me blind. Switching over to HE. Guess I know this. And AP. Guess I know this will be a target. That one's also a target. Not anymore. No longer in my range. Okay. Okay, our entire east is down. That's not good. should pull back. Can we get back? We're not winning this flank. We're not winning any flanks. You've been spotting a lot for us, but but the team hasn't been responding in kind. Terribly sorry. What's the best thing we can do here? The 4501's not in a good spot. The Napoli's gonna pick it up soon. At least I'm recovering health. Hey. Wait, what happened? Oh. Okay, so I'm loading up my AP as soon as that Venezia shows up. Okay. Okay, the Venezia's smoked up. She's not trying. That Spacek is deliciously out of range. Yeah. That Venezia has been taunted into shooting. Now I better leave this. Out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, okay. No, you don't like me. It's a terrible decision, my part. But at least I did get 102 hits in. Not bad. Let's just see how our missions went. Not really having a good time around this evening. Everyone's too passive. Okay. So what can I tell about this map? What can I see beyond this? I better head to the A flank. I'm not gonna do much of anything here in the B cap. Unless I want to be an absolute mad lad and charge right away. But it's late in the evening. Better. As much as I'd want to play an aggressive game, everyone's chicken shit, too chicken shit tonight to do anything about it. Okay, so that Shinano is going to go after this Arnakimov. Yeah, just better tell my team. So I think I should play around this range. Yeah. If that Shinano's to go by to get their Nakamov, it's all over for us. Okay. Okay, so those are torps, torp planes for Okay, so the good thing is, the Nakamov cut back a little, just a little out of range from the enemy snipers. So still, the Shinano's still going to be a problem, but at least we could provide some cover. What else? Okay, so at this range I can be a proper HE menace. Not a lot of HE alpha, but I'm thinking of starting fires. Yep, there we go. As can usually be given. Getting close again. It's a bad habit of mine. Should pull back a little. Okay. Our next trick. Okay. It's showing broadside. Okay. Little fight there. That's not going to be enough. Okay, so now that they're gone, we can push in a little. The Nakamov is moving smart along with our team. She's just a little bit exposed, but there's no snipers from that side of the field. Just a little upset that the enemy. Oh no! Seems like the Yo-Yang is going to be pressing in from the B flank. Hopefully the Montana and the Yamato could. Okay, good. Our CV's picking up. Okay. As soon as they find that Yo-Yang, it's gonna be black. I'm not fast enough to do anything right now. Need to get in range. The Pavlovsk is in good position. Can take the cap right now if it wishes. Okay, those are... what are those planes? Good check. Okay. So the Yo-Yang is out of my range. Guess who's not? Sindenberg is not. Okay. We're in my range. Okay, so better give that you check. Pleasant gift.
前方より魚雷が接近。回避行動を取りなさい。
Defending hits.
前方より魚雷が接
Nothing.
近
Alright.
回避行動を取りなさい 敵が優勢よ
I think that Pavlos is close. I can go for this other hidden, or enemy hidden.
これでこそ戦いがいがあるわ敵陣の顔を発見したわ
She's angled enough for me to bite into.
敵戦艦を発見したわ
Up and now she's upset. At this range she should be shooting. Maybe. Know your enemy's armor structure. Enemy Utrecht is trying to run away. Problem is, the enemy Montana's gonna
警戒レーダーをオンにしたわ
gonna
よ
get nabbed by the Yoyang Torps, so it's not good for us. I better hide behind this Colombo. Okay. So the only thing I'm scared of here is the Montana. And the Brick's not gonna gain anything toward anything significant to us. The Montana is the real problem here. Utrecht. Okay, I think it's a lost cause now. Okay. So just because you're in close range doesn't mean you can penetrate me.
右舷から魚
Right,
雷が接
still
近
have
中
my heals.
これくらい避けてみせなさい
Bitch, this is the range I fight at. Right. Oh, you want to play that game, huh?
全開
This is my
火
range.
災発生よ消火なさい対応完了よファイヤー
I have to find my citadel though. Okay, I think the smart thing to do here maybe
火災発
aim
生
for the
よ
guns.
消火なさい手法
Ah. Another one of these nights. Absolutely average. Okay, so I think I've had enough of a bad night. Really not doing anything well for me tonight. I mean, I could play some perilous route in a gear, but again, my containers have been claimed and everything's been tucked away. So I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for coming by, and yeah, see you when I see you. Ending stream right now.